If you're an athlete like me, you know that shin splints are the worst. They seem to pop out of nowhere and take forever to go away. Well, I'm in that situation right now. I've been dealing with the shin splint of doom and despair, and in this week's video, I'm going to show you everything that I did to help me get over it. I have been running for about a week with absolutely no issues, but one day, out of nowhere, my shin splints came back. So in this video, I'm going to show you everything I did to hopefully keep my shin splints away and keep them away for good. So in order to show you this, let's go 2 weeks into the past and show you where all this started for me. All right, you guys can go ahead, start clowning on me. I can see it already in the comments. This guy don't know what he's talking about. This guy's an idiot. And you would be 100% right. You saw the title of the video. Things are not going smooth. Now, I made that video last week and I was like, yeah, things are going great now. I have absolutely no pain in my shin. There's nothing going wrong. Everything is looking up and everything is sunshine and rainbows. That was until yesterday. I noticed after my long run the next day that my leg was hurting a little bit more than I really wanted it to. But I had already planned on taking Sunday off because I went to the conference championship to watch some of my friends run the 10K. And I was like, you know what? I got the day off. I think we'll be chilling. Back to business as usual on Monday. Well, it is Monday and the leg still hurts. And if you're like me, you understand how annoying shin splints can be. They go away, or they just appear, they disappear, they just kind of do whatever they want to. And it just kind of seems like a wave you need to ride out. And hopefully by the end of this week, we can get this figured out and I can get back on the training because I'm so sick and tired of sitting out of runs, bro. I cannot take this. You runners get it. You runners get it. You know what it's like to be outside. You know how much you enjoy being outside. You know how much you enjoy running. Just like me. And right now, we still got to take care of some things. All right, so here we are on my floor. I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on, so maybe you can help me out here, cause bro, I'm at a loss. I need your help with this stupid shin splint. So, problem area I'm having. And so when I originally started, I was having pain right in about this lower section of the shin right here, but now it has since moved up a little bit, more towards about this area right here, along this muscle that runs here. This is where a lot of the pain is stemming from, and now it's like all right in here. Now I will say on the good side, it is not as sharp, it is not as bad as it was last time, but I know that if I keep running on it, it is going to continue to get worse. That is just not a good thing for a guy who wants to run sub 230 in the marathon. So we got to get this figured out ASAP because we got a lot of training to do and I don't want to sit around any longer. I don't want to make boring content that's like all about injury recovery. So but we got to do what you got to do because remember I made this channel to be totally transparent, to give you a realistic look into the life of somebody who wants to train at the highest level possible while still living a kind of a normal life. So I'm showing you everything in between, so I hope you're happy. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the exact routine that I used to help me get over the shin splint. Now, the first thing I did in this routine was go bike or elliptical for at least 30 minutes. And I did this for two specific reasons. First, obviously it's the supplement for me not running. I have to go out and do something to try to keep up with my physical fitness so that I'm able to get back into running in as best shape as possible. Second, it also helped get a lot of blood flow. Now this would be really, really beneficial because it'll help get my muscles activated for the exercises I'm about to do after this, but also blood flow is one of the best ways to help muscles recover and rebuild. So by making sure that I'm still doing some kind of physical activity that makes a lot of blood flow to that specific area can really, really help me accelerate the healing process. The next thing I would do was target my hamstrings and my quadriceps, and I would do this because I'm not running right now and I need to make sure that everything up there still has the strength it needs to be able to go back to running when I get to. My favorite exercise for my quads in this case was 3 by 30 seconds of isometric holds at about 60 to 70% effort. And then for hamstrings, I just like to do 8 to 10 by 3 on each side. Comfortable effort that felt a little hard, but it really wasn't too straining. I tend to have a lot of problems with my knees, so this is a great way for me to make sure that when I get back to running, I don't have to immediately go and nurse another injury. Moving on now, we have the first exercise that is here to specifically target the shin splint. This is 3 by 10 assisted calf raises. Now I did these assisted because I wanted to make sure that there was no pain in the shin whatsoever here while still incorporating a full range of motion. You'll notice that I'm going all the way down and back up. I'm not going level, I'm going down below and then back up. You can see how I'm assisting myself by holding up some of my body weight and making sure that there is absolutely no pain as I go through the entire range of motion on this. I did this 3x10 on each side. And bring that same kind of idea into this next session here. I did 3x30 seconds on each side, isometric holds on the Bosu ball. And during this, I made sure I was pushing down through the forefoot, mostly my big toe, but all the way through my forefoot, and I held that stance for about 30 seconds on each side 3 times. I also really like to do 3x15 of these soleus raises here. These target a lot of those smaller stabilizer muscles that you might honestly be forgetting about, but can pay huge dividends when it comes to your overall lower leg stability. And to specifically target the front of the shin, I absolutely love these very simple tibialis raises. This is perfect for adjusting those muscles that run down the side of the shin and can really help improve your shin splints. And lastly, you absolutely cannot neglect your hips during this. Having weak hips can be one of the leading core causes of any kind of leg injuries. Making sure you're doing exercises such as these monster walks or these banded hip flexors can really improve your overall lower leg strength and biomechanics, which in turn should lead to less injuries caused by weird imbalances or overstress. And I ended up doing this for about 2 weeks, with every session ending in a quick ice of the area, until finally I felt like I was ready to go run again. Alright guys, so today is the day. After a lot of debating, we're going to try and run today. I almost went yesterday, but I said one more day. Just one more day, and today is now that day. So I'm meeting up with some friends, and hopefully we're going to run 4 miles. So hopefully this is all over. So keep praying for me out there. Let's get into it. I don't know if I want to. Give me what's going on, guys. This will be like the last one for a while.
What's going on, guys? It's Kent here.
All right. Thanks, Kent. So we're gonna see today if we're all healed up. If not, this will be the last vlog.
Click off the video.
Please don't click off the video. My retention's horrible.
Hey guys, what's going on? Guys, this could be the last Kent vlog ever, so
I don't
make
think
sure
it'll be
you
the last
like,
Kent
comment,
vlog.
and subscribe. It's been a pleasure, and all the supporters that view but don't subscribe, it's time to subscribe. We're gonna push 1 million subscribers and get that golden play button. Attaboy. Yeah, guess what pace I was running, by the way? I ran like a 73 now. Like a pilot.
Alright, so it has been 2 days since I last ran, and the leg still feels pretty solid. I still did take yesterday off. That was a precautionary measure, but also at the same time, I was a little busy. I was graduating. Yeah, I graduated college yesterday. So, you know, obviously in YouTuber fashion, I vlogged it, so cut to that real quick.
Evan Daniel Piles.
But yeah, everything still feels pretty good. So what's gonna be different about today's run is last time I ran in a more cushioned shoe, a little bit more protection from the ground. Today, I'm running in my Nike Structures, which I love, but they're obviously a little bit more firm, a little bit more stable, which I like, but we're gonna see how that plays out on the leg today. So hopefully I can run 4 miles a-okay. It is also raining outside, which I'm fine with. I like running in the rain when it's warm, but what I don't like is getting my seats all yucky. So thankfully I think I have a towel in the back. So I'm gonna quit yapping, let's get into it. Rain's not too bad. I've never really been opposed to running in the rain. Just like I said, I don't like my car looking like crap, because I like my car. I like my car a lot. I really don't know what it is, but there's something about running in the rain that I just find so peaceful. And we're back from the run. Everything went great today. Everything felt perfect. Everything felt, we made a lot of progress. We have really, in the last couple weeks, and I really did not mean for this video to take 2 weeks. I really thought this was going to be like a 1 week process where I would not run the first couple days and then run the last couple days and be like, yeah, I did it in 1 week, let's go. But that did not happen. And that's just kind of how running is, by the way. You're just going to have times like that where it just sucks. So I genuinely want to thank you guys for sticking around with me through this video. And I'm sorry, I'm not in my current background right now. You know that I'm home forever now. I graduated college yesterday, so off into the big boy world now, which next video, I have a really cool announcement on where I'm going to train for the summer and for my upcoming marathons. If you want to see that, subscribe, do all those things. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, so I can get to 500 subscribers soon. That would be huge. So subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you're not subscribed, that's cringe. But you know the drill. It wouldn't be a Miles with Pals video if I didn't read a comment from one of you guys. The comment we're reading today is from JB Running, and they say, great video, bro. Just finished my first half marathon training block and have my very first marathon race this Sunday. I will be keeping up with your journey. Well, thank you, JB Running. I really, really appreciate that. And I hope your marathon went well. If you're watching this, please let me know in the comments how you did. And maybe share something that you learned. But that's it from me this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everybody who supports me. See you next week for some marathon training. Thanks for running with me.